Hello everyone, I am Farshana Riaz from A Plus Academy. With great pleasure, I would like to welcome all of you to enjoy the journey of teaching. Today, our honorable guest, one and only Mr. Abbas sir. He is the principal of MM English Medium School or Kateri. Heartily welcome, sir.
Hi everyone. Today I'm going to discuss with you how to manage our kindergarten section effectively. I believe the number one problem in the classroom is not discipline. It is a lack of authentic learning tasks, procedures and routines. So today let's share how to manage our classrooms effectively by knowing 6 strategies. Number one, getting to know our children. Number two, organize our classroom. Number three, set routines and rules. Number four, time is the clue to success. Number five, keep calm and keep them engaged. Number six, don't forget to add variety in your classroom. These are the 6 strategies I like to share with you. Many of the teachers are knowing these strategies earlier. Sometimes it will be a reminder, sometimes you'll be getting some new ideas from it. So if you got something trying to implement in your classroom next academic year. So let's go in details. The first one, as I said, getting to know our children. It is very important. We can see that some schools, some classroom, teachers even don't know everyone's name. Such teachers cannot make any changes in the classrooms. So, next year there won't be any such teachers. Our first concentration getting details about the children. It means that we have to know their name, we have to know from where our children are coming, we have to know who are their parents, what they are doing, we have to know what's their likes and dislikes. We also should know their learning style. So this all idea we should have it in first month itself. In first month, don't go with the formal teaching and learning. If you go like that, if you start from A, B, C, D and 1 to 20 countings, the children will be totally confused because they were at safe zone at home. And now they reached a place they don't know anything about, especially the children who joined in junior KG classrooms. So they should feel it. I reached a safer place. So to maintain such safety feelings, so we have to create such atmosphere in our classrooms. That's why I told you at the beginning itself, so we have to know about each and everyone in the classroom. That is a major area in the first month we have to focus. And there is a saying, if you want to teach John Latin language, you have to know Latin language and John very well. Otherwise, it will be very difficult to teach you the John if you don't know what is John is. It says that there should be a close relationship with the children who are sitting in front of you. So as I said, number one, getting to know our children in detail. Number two, organization our classroom. It is very important. You can see some of the teachers' classrooms are well organized. Everything, whatever they have placed in the classroom, it looks very impressive, beautiful classroom. And appearance are very nicer. So next year, everybody's classrooms, every pre-primary teacher's classroom should be well arranged. How to arrange our classroom? First of all, we have to focus on whether our classroom is neat enough. So that's the first one we have to focus while arranging our classroom. Number two, we have to ensure that all the furnitures, benches, desks, chairs, shelf, everything is well set in the classroom. If not, try to do these all things at the beginning itself. And third one, we'll be having lots of works of children's work. So create a specific place for it. There should be where we have to display our children's poster, charts, flashcards, and everything we have to find a place. And remember, while we are finding specific place for each thing, so we have to ask our children's suggestions and opinions. For example, we want to fix these charts. Okay, where are we going to fix it? And just ask them. Then they will feel it. It is their classroom, and also they will be learning how to make suggestions or their own suggestion to someone else, and also they will feel it ownership on their classroom. Even if you leave from the classroom, they will keep everything safer in the classroom. So organization is very important. Every bit of things in the first month itself, we should have a clear plan of it. If possible, in your classrooms, there should be a particular place. It can be in a corner. The children can draw whatever their children can scribble a place. Okay, and it can be like, if possible, it can be removable with a duster. It's like a whiteboard or blackboard, a space over there. So it will help the children to grow themselves creatively. Otherwise, sometimes we can see that some of the children are coming to whiteboard or blackboard to write because they won't get much space and time to write over there, but they like to do it. So if there is a such place over there, we can see that a great improvement among our children. A third one, setting routines and rules. It means getting to know complete details what's happening in the classrooms for that particular day. Usually we are providing timetable for children, but our children are very small, but they don't have much idea about it. What is this timetable and all? At the beginning of the session of the class itself, we have to tell them what are we going to do today from morning until they go to their home itself. That is called setting routine. So why should we do it? So it will provide lots of safe among the children. They will feel a safe mood in the classrooms, and also they will know what's happening next. So it means that they have to know beginning, what's happening in the middle, and at the end. For all the learning activities can be said in the beginning itself. Okay, this is what I am going to discuss. So if possible, tell them what are the objective learning outcomes we are attaining from this learning of these activities. And also they have to know which time are they getting recess or break, and which time are they able to go for lunch, and which times are they having their outdoor game, and which time they are having their physical education period, which times they can go to their home. If they get this all idea, as I said, they feel more comfortable, safe, relaxed. Otherwise, they will be thinking by sitting in the classroom, can I go after this period? Is it a time to go to home? Is it a time to take lunch? Is it a time to go outside? Then their complete thoughts will be distracted. So if you provide a clear idea at the beginning itself, definitely, as I said, they will be so much relaxed and calm and cool in the classroom itself. And at the same time, we have to set some safety rules in the classroom. That's very important. Otherwise, many of the times, if the children make mistake we said, don't do this one, do this one and that one. So instead of it, we can have a reminder in first every day, and it about the classroom rules. For example, once teacher is speaking, so we have to ensure that all the children are keenly listening to you. If you are talking, the children are talking, and they are doing something else, it is not an effective classroom. So listening to the teacher is very important. So we cannot strict to our little children to listen to you, but our style of talking should be very impressive, very interesting children to listen. So listening is very important. So we have to tell them, so children, you all should listen to me once I talk. At the same time the children talk to us, we have to give our ears to them. And next one, once they are going outside for playing in the park or somewhere or in the ground, they have to know that during the playtime, safety is a major concern, and also don't get hurt anyone else. This all should be discussed and told in the classroom or communicate in the classroom well. We can see the good changes. Once we are taking them outside, just before we can have 5 minutes reminder about the safety. What are we expecting outside once I am taking you? This should be communicated well. And also in the classroom itself, once they are all listening to the teacher, so one child feel to say something to you. So we don't block them. So we can tell them, if you want to share something, you can raise your hands. Such a good habit should be inculcated in the smaller classroom in pre-primary itself. And also we have to tell them, you have to use only good and kind words each other. No unkind words. Even if you are in the classroom, no bad words, no abusive words. This all should be discussed. Then we have to do, what is this kind words? We can tell them there are golden words. You have to use please to get something. Please give me a pencil. Please give me an eraser. You have to use excuse me. Okay, if you want to come to the classroom, if teacher is not listening to you, you can say excuse me. So if you can tell thank you if you get something, and you can tell them sorry if you did any mistake somewhere, and this all we can tell them. At the same time, they have to listen. They should experience such things from the classroom. So teacher should use all the time please, thank you, sorry, excuse me, welcome. Such very nice words should be used repeatedly in the classroom by the teacher. Then you can see that one, an amazing change in your classroom. The children start using it. They stamped somebody's leg, they would say, oh, I am sorry. Okay, so if the teacher has just did something wrong, so you can, I am very sorry. Some action can be to use such words. It will help them to be a good children, as well as they will learn good English language from the classroom. This is the third one. The fourth one is very important. That is time. Time is a clue to success. So it means that everything should be planned according to the time. That we should know very clearly for each activity how much time is there. So activities should be planned. Activities should be always short. Don't have very long activity. One activity takes one period, 45 or 50 minutes. One activity. No. If it is 50 minutes period, there should be 3 or 4 very interesting activities. The activity itself, you have to know how to implement it in a very effectively in the classrooms. Otherwise, children won't listen it. Children won't do it. There'll be only few are engaged. Others are doing other business in the classroom. So activities should be short At the same time, it should be an interesting activity. And also at the same time, we have to know the clear objective of the activity. That is very important. What is the objective? What are the learning outcomes from a particular activity? Or why do I do these activities in the classroom? There should be some learning over there. And also we have to know, by doing this activity, how many are able to attain this activity, how many are not. If someone, you could say the 5 or 6 children did not get it, something within that stipulated time. So we have to give extra time and remedial for such children in the classrooms. And also we have to know total hours of the day, how many hours are there, how many periods are there. So within these periods, what I can do very fruitfully, productively in the classrooms. Next one, all the activities, there should be very effective material. So we'll say it, learning tools should be over there. If you use only chalk and talk in the classrooms, it won't be an effective classroom. Our children's world is entirely different. They are living in a colorful world. They are living in a digitalized world. So if still your classrooms, you are going with a chalk piece and you are continuously talk to the children, and also if you do like this, such that class will be dull, uninteresting. The children won't learn anything once they complete their kindergarten. So ensure that all the materials are well prepared and beforehand with you. And once all the activities planned and materials are with us, time already planned for it, then once we are providing for the children, it can be done individually or in a small group. Don't do all the time the activities individually and all the time in a group. There should be a separation. There should be a change now and then while preparing activity. If it is very easy things, no need to go with the group. We have to think about it. What can be in the group or what can be done in individual. Okay, let's continue. So we discussed 4 techniques. Now it is a 5th one. So I hope you are listening to me. The 5th one is keep calm and keep them busy or engaged. It is very important. Getting engaged, complete hours is very important for a classrooms. So if you are not making them engaged, the children will find out. Activities themselves. Mostly their activity will have lots of disturbance in the classrooms. So remember from, as I said, while planning, so complete hours should be well engaged. Once we are planning activities, you can see some smart and gifted children complete their activities as fast as they could. For example, you plan 50 minutes activity. They finish that activity within 5 minutes. They hand over to you. All answers are correct itself. The rest 10 minutes, if they don't have nothing to do, they will make lots of chaos, confusions, disturbance in the classrooms. Don't make them such children to sit lazily in the classroom without doing anything. So we should have prepared other extra activities for such smart children. So once they finish it, hand over another activities for them. It will help them to grow better by getting more exposure from the classrooms. That is very important. And also there are certain common problems we observe in activity if it is not planned properly. So first one, some teachers are providing too much time. For example, 20 minutes activity, but most of the children finish quickly within 5 minutes. So 50 minutes time is pending over there. Sometimes our activities activity time is too short. We have provided only 10 minutes, but it requires 20 minutes, but nobody finish within that stipulated time. But sometimes a common problem is activity is too challenging. Children did not get a clear idea how to do it. So children try and fail. They are losing their interest in it. And some other problem in activities, some activities are too easy and a planned time 15 or 20 minutes, they finish within 5 minutes. So the remaining time is a problem. So this should be avoided. If you plan well, it won't happen much in the classrooms. And the last one, don't forget to add a variety in your classroom. That is very important. Don't go with everything's the same way every day without any change. Or even your children know what will you do every day, beginning and second and third. If you have plannings without having much changes in daily works, children won't be much interested. And also try to add interesting games, classroom games in the classroom between the activities. For example, if you have 4 activities for mathematics, so after 2 activities, you can give a relaxed session game for them. Or you can ask them to somebody to sing a song, or you can sing a song for them. Or you can have a breathing exercise. You can say, okay, let's take a deep breathing and out. Such an exercise can be. Or spot jump. Children will be very interested in it. You can tell them, okay, all stand up. Okay, touch your nose, touch your hair, touch your head, touch your ears, touch your lips. Okay, such things, children will be very interested in it. So, once you feel that the children are not getting attention what I am doing, so make a changes. Come with a very good classroom, interesting games or songs or something that can be only 2 or 3 minutes. Then again, bring our children to our learning activities. So it will help them to feel the classrooms very interesting, and also they will be very impressive on teacher, and they will feel it. They will enjoy each and every moment of the classrooms. These are the 6 techniques for effective classroom management. At the same time, remember, my teachers, a teacher of KG should be very pleasant in the classroom. That's very, very important. If you are very serious all the time, even not giving a smile to the children, you cannot be a kindergarten, pre-primary teacher. Play with them, smile with them, be pleasant in the classroom, laugh with them, and if possible, have breakfast with them, have lunch with them, and during their outdoor period, outdoor game time or PE period, play with them, dance with them. Definitely they will like you. They will do whatever you tell them. They will wait for your presence in the classroom. If you are absent for a day, they will miss you a lot. Otherwise, you will see that many children are missing in your classrooms. They'll be having stomachache, they'll be having headache, they'll be having lots of pain everywhere, every day. The parent at home will strain at home to send them to schools. So make a very calm, peaceful and joyful atmosphere in the classrooms. The last, before closing this session, I would like to say classroom management is not about having strict rules or right rules. It is about having the right relationship. Once again, classroom management is not about having the right rules. It is about having a right relationship with our children. Thank you.